Hi everyone, this is Casey with Dondoko Taiko. In late 2018, fellow Taiko member Corey and I began planning a trip to Japan for Dondoko Taiko. This would be a 10-day, 9-city itinerary. We planned extensively for this trip, which would have taken place in August of 2021. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to take the trip yet, but I didn't want all of this information to go to waste, so we will be sharing all our information in a video series titled Explore Japan with Us. The information will be based on our planned trip, but should still be very informative for anyone planning a trip to Japan. I hope you enjoy the information and a look into the planning process. Hopefully, we will all be able to use this information soon when traveling to Japan. Welcome to episode 5 of the Explore Japan with Us series. This installment covers the Sado Island portion of the original trip. Sado Island, also known as Sado Gashima, is the largest island on the northern side of Japan. Sado is 1.5 times the size of central Tokyo. In the sea, which surrounds Sado, warm and cold currents intersect, resulting in various types of seafood being caught, as well as an abundance of products of the sea. Also, as there are mountains and plains on the island, it is a treasure trove of delicious rice and fruits. Sado Island is also unique in that it was used as something similar to a penal colony or a place to banish those that were troublesome. As many former emperors, aristocrats, and intellectuals were banished to Sado, the newest aspects of Japanese culture were brought to Sado continuously. Because of this mix of aristocrats, samurai, and commoners, Sado became a microcosm of Japan. While we only have a limited time on Sado Island, the Ogi Port area offers many experiences for you to enjoy. Possible attractions and experiences on Sado Island include fresh seafood, barrel boats, coastal views, and taiko playing. Sado Island can be reached by traveling overland to either Naoetsu or Niigata, and from there to Sado Island by ferry. This morning will be an early departure so that we can make the 9:30 a.m. ferry for Ogi Port. We will be using our JR Pass for the first time today, so make sure you have it ready to go. We will be departing from the Sado Kisen car ferry terminal at Naoetsu Port. Unfortunately, there's no train station nearby, so we will get off the train at Naoetsu Station and make our way from there to Naoetsu Port. There are several options for getting to Naoetsu Port, but I vote for the bus. We will depart on the ferry at 9:30 a.m., and it is a 1 hour and 40-minute trip to Ogi Port. The ferry may not have food options on board, so pick up something at Naoetsu Station or at the ferry terminal before you depart. Once at Ogi Port, we will split into taiko players and adventurers. The taiko players and anyone interested in a taiko experience will stay in Ogi Port for lunch and sightseeing. The adventurers will rent electric bikes, or a car if you have an international driver's license, and follow a tour route along Sado Island's southern coast. The terrain of Sado Island's Ogi coast has many reefs. Here, a unique boat, the tarai bune, is used to harvest seaweed, turban shells, and abalone. A tarai is a traditional Japanese tool with a shape resembling a wooden barrel cut in half. Because the round tubs can be freely and easily maneuvered, they began being used as fishing boats. At Ogi Port's Rikia Kanko Kisen, you can experience riding a tarai bune. While the taiko players will take a tarai bune tour from Ogi, the adventurers will ride to Yajima and Kyojima to experience their boat ride and eat lunch. The scenery at Yajima and Kyojima is fabulous, and it is the only place where the floating tub boats have glass bottoms through which to observe sea life. The experience doesn't disappoint, and on the tranquil float around Yajima and Kyojima's small inlet, a variety of sea life can be seen, including mackerel, oysters, and blowfish. At 600 yen for roughly 20 minutes, the trip is a good value too. Shukanegi is a settlement just west of Yajima and Kyojima. Here, some 100 wooden houses crowd together on a narrow strip of land facing the sea. Shukanegi is characterized by its complicated and narrow alleyways, and the houses of shipwrights and freight vessel owners from around 1850 still exist. It is the only group of traditional buildings in Niigata Prefecture. You can also take a tour of the extravagant residences that portray the splendor of the time when prosperity was abounding. Wildly popular is Sankakuya, a private house built to fit the triangular plot of land on which it stands. Notice how this land was skillfully used to live comfortably on a narrow plot of land. At the back of Shukanegi village, you will find a beautiful shrine and caves to explore. The adventurers have the choice now to either return the way they came back to Ogi Port, or take a scenic ride slightly north on Sado Island and see more of the interior of the island. Whatever you choose, make sure you have enough time to return to Ogi Port in time for the last ferry. While the adventurers are enjoying their ride along Sado's southern coast, the Taiko players will take a quick 15-minute taxi ride to the Sado Island Taiko Center. Experience traditional culture firsthand by taking a taiko drumming experience session at the Sado Island Taiko Center, home to giant drums made from Zelkova logs and cowhide. The Taiko Center is located just 1 minute from Kodo Village, where the world-renowned taiko ensemble is based. You can watch the professionals play and learn to create some thunder yourself. At this point, taiko players and the adventurers will be rejoined. Connected with the Sado Kisen's Ogi Port terminal, Ogiya Ichiba is a shopping center offering a great selection of Sado specialties. The selections include sea products, traditional crafts, and famous confectionaries. The cafe and restaurant offer a wide variety of menu options, such as rice with fresh seafood and set meals. Their specialty menu is squid and rice. This sumptuous dish consists of a specialty rice recognized by Sado City, which is cooked in special broth, and colorful toppings of seafood including squid, shrimp, and scallops, plus bamboo shoots and shiitake mushrooms. We will be departing Ogi Port at 4:30 p.m. for our return trip to Naoetsu and on to Kanazawa. The procedure we used to get to Naoetsu Port will now be repeated in reverse to get to Naoetsu Station. We should have a little extra time at Naoetsu Station, so we can pick up our tickets for the Shinkansen to Kanazawa here and save a little time so that we can take our time at Juetsu Myoko Station. We will be using a local train to get to Juetsu Myoko Station, so have your Suica card ready. We just have about 20 minutes at Juetsu Myoko Station, just enough time to look at the Motenashi Dome and the Terrace of Light. A 1-hour Shinkansen ride will bring us to Kanazawa. We'll spend just a little while in Kanazawa Station tonight before heading to our hotel for some well-deserved rest. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. All videos and resources mentioned are linked in the description box below. See you at the next destination.